5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we should be live. And welcome to the Crypto Factor. Welcome to another amazing Sunday, an amazing show with amazing people, because we are in this together and we are talking together about crypto on the same journey to the same moon. Excuse the pun. And yes, welcome back. And if it's your first time here, this channel is all about cryptopreneurs, cryptopreneurship, and how we can succeed together in this industry called crypto. And today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about a potential Bitcoin top, when that can be, how you will recognize it. We're going to talk about where cryptocurrency is going, and I'm going to be talking to you live with your AMA. Ask any questions you want, and we will address them live. And excuse my stuttering and all that. Bit of a thing. But anyway, this channel is all about cryptopreneurship. So if you want a Lambo like mine, if you want to get a Lambo like this one, if you want to drive this, okay, you want to like take this over your date's house or to dinner and just be like on the table, like if you want a Lambo like this, subscribe down below and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss the next video. And I see AhaDG right here saying hi and thank you, reading Success IAO. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, man. I hope that book helps you a lot. I wrote it a few years ago, man. Really hope it helps you in your journey of success. I see Atin Narang saying, hey man, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Atin. Really appreciate it. And start getting your questions in the chat. Start asking your questions because we're going to be addressing them. And I just want to make a few recaps here. Talk about the Bitcoin potential top, how you can rake and oh my God, I'm stuttering like crazy and slurping like slurp a lot lately. Recognizing the top, talking about the best gaming tokens you can be in, talking about some of the best cryptocurrencies you can be in, cryptocurrencies that I think are lagging, that are gonna pump, that haven't yet. We're gonna be talking about all that here on the Crypto Factor. And yeah, let's start. Let's see who else is in the chat. I see Scott P. Paul, how's my favorite financial advisor today? He's doing well, man. He's doing well. I see Tricky BJJ. Hey, Paul, happy Sunday. My favorite guy. And thank you very much. Really appreciate you. I really do. And David Conley saying, how's your health? It is what it is, man. I'll be honest. I'll be transparent. I don't like saying these kind of things, but the truth is I am stuttering a little more lately, so please forgive me with that. I don't know if it's the pills, I don't know if it's stress, I don't know if it's something else, but I am stuttering more. I've noticed this, and I haven't been articulating myself as I normally would. I guess it's the pills and mixed with, but it's okay. I'll be fine, not going anywhere. Be right here with you guys, because I love you guys. I look forward to these shows, I really do. And we started doing our surprise live streams again during the week, so you have to be subscribed for that and with the notifications on, because those just impromptu. They just like you even hear the click. It just starts like that, right? So I see Mohammed Amin saying, what happened to the market and which way is the market approaching? Very good question. We'll be addressing that in a bit. Greets from Malibu. Malibu, baby, California. California. Is Malibu in California? I think it's in California, right? Atina Rang says about time token. We can talk about time token unless that's, oh no, that's time. That's something from what he was talking about above. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Scott P says, should I sell my? Okay, we'll be answering that. So bullish, yeah, we'll be answering that. Great, and I see video more. So let's talk about a few things. Let's talk about the Bitcoin top, right? And how we can see it, spot it. Because a lot of people are saying this bull market's going to continue into 2022. And then you have people like BitBoy Crypto saying it's going to end on September the 15th or 27th, can't remember. And I just want to give you my perspective. I do not know the second coming of Christ, when he will show up. And I do not know when the top of Bitcoin will come. But there are signs. There are signs when Jesus comes. There are signs when the Bitcoin top comes, right? So let's address Bitcoin price, because this is not a religious channel. Or this is what we're going to be talking about. So let's talk about Bitcoin top real quick. And I've addressed this before, and I'll make a quick summary. Bitcoin, towards the end of a bull market, there's usually a blow-off top. That means it just goes up, 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 it goes parabolic, then drops down. What we've done here is we went up, 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 up. We dropped down, but we're holding support and going up and down. We even recovered some of our loss. Now, could this be a general downtrend over time? Could we go down lower? Yes, it's possible. Is it probable? No, it's not probable. For many factors, many reasons. Number one, we're above the 200 moving average. And number two, I don't see, there is no reason for it to be going down. See, what happens usually at the top, other than the blow-off top? Let's say Bitcoin will reach a top, go down, but the altcoins will continue rising for 2 to 4 weeks. This last alt season, if you will. We're not there yet. We're seeing a lot of, with analysis, with the charts, we're seeing a lot of coiling up, we're seeing a lot of squeezing, but we're not seeing a push out. I still think we have at least one parabolic run. At least one more parabolic run before this bull market ends. And this could be it. This could be the last one. Now, this, I believe personally, it will be in the next month or so. So if BitBoy Crypto is right, we should be able to see that. We should be able to see the top and take profits. The very paranoid are already taking profits. We are not paranoid because we take profits ever since the conception of this channel. Now, and by the tips. And then there are people that are overly bullish. The fear indicator doesn't show overly bullish, but there are people that are overly bullish. They're saying it's going to run to 2022. I'll tell you this, as a contrarian, everyone's going to be wrong. But Paul, how can everyone be wrong? Well, I think it's going to be somewhere in between. And we can recognize it with a pattern I just gave you. Now, I want to talk about this more in a separate video and go into some deeper analysis. The problem is I don't really have the time right now. I don't have the time because there's a lot going on. But I will be making that video. So make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss that video. I will be coming out with that video. But I want to talk about a few more things. Where's cryptocurrency going? Okay, cryptocurrency I think is going up. I think we have at least one more parabolic run. And you want to be getting into different coins and tokens. And I want to be talking about these coins and tokens today. So I'm going to be addressing the chat, giving you my predictions, addressing the chat, and going back and so on, right? And we're going to be doing that as soon as I drink some water. So give me a second. And I want to say hi and appreciate all of you, by the way. I really appreciate you guys. So Mohammed's saying, what happened to the market? And the market right now is just, it's a no trade zone, as we've been telling. We haven't gone under the 200 or the 44,000 level. That's the thing. I was worried if we closed below that, we could be seeing more downside to the 3840s. That did not happen. But we're not seeing the upside either. So we basically, imagine like compression right now. Everything's getting compressed until it blows up. Now, will it blow up to the upside or the downside? We don't know yet. Most indicators are showing the upside, most indicators. But let's see what happens. I'm to the upside school. Let's say I'm in the school of thought that we're going to go up from here. Could we go down first and up? Yeah, sure. Yes, of course. But I'm in the option. I'm in the opinion that we're going up from here. Scott P saying, should I sell my ZIL? Where should I relocate? Listen, I don't know how much Zilliqa you have, and I don't know what else you want to relocate to. So it depends on also how diversified you are already, and so on. So I can't recommend you to sell something. That doesn't make sense. It depends on your overall portfolio. You should have a mix of things: long-term, mid-term, short-term, and then higher risk, medium risk, and low risk. That's the kind of portfolio you should have, and we'll be talking about it another time. Maybe even today, we'll see. We'll give you some portfolio examples. As a matter of fact, I will. I'll give you some portfolio examples today in this live stream, right? So make sure you pay attention. I see Igor saying, what's up, Paul? What's up, man? How you doing, man? All good, all good. Sub skills. I can't believe Shiba came to Coinbase before projects like Avax and XYO. See, the other day we were talking about that, and people were telling me that Shiba is a scam coin. And I said, yes, it's a meme coin that's copying Doge, and I think Doge is the original OG meme coin, if you will. But Shiba could pump. I said it's not a bad, and I even told you I have a small position of Shiba. It's not a bad thing to be in because it can pump at any time. Now, will that be sustainable? That's a different story. But if you're a betting man, if you put $100 on Shiba or something, why not? As long as you're allocated in different cryptocurrencies as well, not just Shiba. But it's something totally different, right? It's meme culture, if you will. Now, I guess Dogecoin is the OG. The original use case of Dogecoin is a meme coin. But it doesn't really have any competitors. Could Shiba be the number 2 competitor to the meme coin Doge? Yes, it can. So maybe that's its place. So maybe we'll pump in that perspective. That's why I own some, right? But I don't suggest people to buy it because there's more going on, and you might miss it if you get into that game. Thank you very much. Great to see you again. Thank you. Paul's starting to put urgent in his titles and getting so many more views. You see what I mean, Saab? Gotta put the urgent, man. You gotta use urgency. You gotta use sales tactics. Otherwise, you don't get no clicks, man. But I'll tell you a secret. Something that I personally do that other people don't do, and I want you to call me out if you see anything like this in any of my videos. Wherever I use urgent or warnings, it's actually urgent or it's a warning. It is. I just choose to make that video. I don't like making those videos. I sometimes make them. But when I do make those videos, because a lot of people, like, okay, I only do them when I do believe there's something urgent or if there's a warning. Does that make sense? I don't like making these videos if there's not and just putting urgent in the title to get views. That's why this channel hasn't gone over 20,000 subscribers yet, right? Because we were going up fast before. Look, there's a difference between using sales tactics to get clicks. I'm all for that. And there's a difference between using clickbait. Clickbait is giving a thumbnail and title, but the video's got nothing to do with that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. That's just not me. So this is a hidden gem channel. You're in the beginning, so you have the information and most people do not, right? And the other people that give you this information usually copy this channel anyway. So you get the first-hand news, right? You get my perspective as a thought leader. So this is a hidden gem channel. One day we're going to blow up in Moon. Smash the likes. Yes, do smash the likes when Paul gives you financial advice. Yes, smash the likes when Paul gives you financial advice. That rhymes, that's a rap. That's hip-hop. That's a poem. That's whatever you want to call it. Thank you, Scott P. K. Monhardy, hello from Tenerife. Tenerife, I used to sell timeshare in Tenerife, believe it or not. Offshore, but I used to sell it. Okay. Greetings from Bangalore, India. Thank you very much. John, Paul, I wish your channel grows. Yeah, thank you, man. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. All right. Bob says, do you think Pulse can overperform BSC, Matic Network, Solana, etc.? Very good question, Bob. And my answer to that is Pulse is an experiment. It's something new, and we don't know what's going to happen. As a matter of fact, we talked about this. We talked about this on my interview with Richard Hart on Pulse. We actually made a dedicated video on Pulse and tried to break it down simply for people that don't understand and are so techie. Including myself sometimes. And so we did that video and we answered all the questions and we actually addressed it there. Even Richard Hart doesn't know where this is going to go. This is actually revolutionary. Let's see what happens. We don't know. I don't know. I am excited about it though. I see Dwayne Bostic saying, any opinion on IOTX? No, IOTX? Give me a second. Let me just check something. IOTX. Give me a second. Let me just check something. One moment. One moment, man. Where's my DeFi wallet? There it is. No, I do have an opinion on IONX, but not IOTX. I thought that my tickers got confused there for a second, but it's not the same thing, so I can't really give an opinion. Smash the likes. I consider putting money in Shiba as a gamble. Well, a bit late, which is haram, so I can't. It's haram. Okay, I understand it, man. Yeah, so I made a video about some coins not being haram on my channel, believe it or not. So if you want, inshallah, you can go watch that video. And before everybody says, oh, you Arabic? No, I'm not. I'm Greek. I just know some Arabic. Anyway. Vinkatasan says VeChain. We'll talk about VeChain in a bit in one of the portfolios. So make sure you stick around because we're going to give you some portfolios in this video, in this live stream, and we're going to mention VeChain. But what portfolio is it? Is it a short-term portfolio, long-term portfolio? Is it a going down portfolio? We don't know. We will find out. So wait, if you really care that much. All right. Thoughts on VeChain, we'll talk about that in a bit. I don't know what Babel is, to be quite honest, Sharif. Do forgive me. How do I feel about Forth? Very good question. So I got a lot of Forth tokens. I had a lot of Forth tokens. So I got a lot of Forth tokens. I sold when I got them, a little bit, not a lot. Sold again on the way down, and I kept the bag. So quite recently, when I saw it wasn't doing anything, and I think I put in either in AXS or in Link or in Solana probably, or one of those tokens. So I got rid of my Forth. Now, could that prove to be the stupidest mistake I ever made? Yeah, it could be. It could be. But it's a governance token. I don't think it's time yet to shine. Now, I could be wrong about this. I haven't done all the research on Forth. I know what it is and what it does, but I haven't done focused research on it. But just so you know, for what it's worth, I got out. Got into other coins. Paul, please remember me when you hit 2 million subs. Of course I will, man. Your sub skills. It's sub skills. You can't forget that name, bro. QNT, Quant. Quant is a good project. It's got a lot of partnerships, a lot of upcoming things coming on. I actually hold very little Quant, unfortunately, but I do hold some. I think it's going to do very well. Latif says, is Bitcoin going to dump in the short time? Very possible. I think we're going to go up. We might have a small pullback, then go up. I think we're looking to go up from here. If we go under 44K and we close below 44K on the weekly, then close before the 40K and not go up straight away, I'd be very worried. So I'd start taking profits, put it that way. David says, hey Paul, a couple of months ago I told you I was bullish on Algorand. Yes, you chuckled at me and said good for you. Any thoughts on it now? Are you sure, David? Because Algorand, I had, we even talked about it with Richard, give me a second, JP Richardson from Exodus Wallet. And that was a couple of months ago. And we did a live stream, right? We did a live stream and we talked about Algorand and how Exodus Wallet is built on Algorand. And ever since then, I've been saying that Algorand is a good buy. So either this was shortly after you mentioned it, and I chuckled for some reason. Maybe I read something wrong, or maybe I did read it right. I don't know, or maybe it was my mistake. What do I think of Algorand? I think it's a very good project because Exodus, my favorite online wallet, is actually built on Algorand, and JP says that the tech is quite amazing. That's my opinion on it. And I do hold Algorand. So if I was wrong, hey, we all make mistakes. That would be the first of this channel, though. Come on, all my calls have been solid on, right? All my calls have been laser pointed correct. And let's call it like it is. Let's call it like it is. I'm not showing off. I'm not saying I'm God. I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm just saying, luckily, my calls have been correct, okay? Maybe I made a mistake on Algorand, which is hard because I owned some before and I bought more when I found this from JP, but I can't remember. I really can't remember, man. So maybe I was wrong. We'll see. Sub skills, how long do you consider midterm to be? 4 to 6 months, but it could also be 1 to 3 months depending on what coin you're looking at and what the technical analytics say about that coin. So it's a bit more confusing than that when it comes to crypto, right? So it always depends on which basket it's in or what category it is, if you will, right? And then it all depends on, okay, is a coin coming out? Is there hype? Then midterm for me would be shorter because it's going to end faster, right? Short term would be anywhere from a few days to a few weeks to maybe a month. Midterm would be 4 to 6 months. Generally, but this could go up and down depending. Long term is over a year for me. Great, someone's calling. Let me just close this. I'm sorry. How do you close this? Give me a second. So that's what's going on live. Give me a second. Let me just write a message right here. Give me a second, please. Sorry. Give me a second. All right, so sorry about that. How long would you consider long term? I just answered that. What do you think about the BNB and the coin and the company? I sold most of my BNB when that news came out with the license and everything. Not because I thought it was FUD or I don't believe in BNB or whatever, but I thought other tokens are going to overtake and outperform BNB. So I got into other projects, and I figured that FUD's going to take a while to straighten out. That's what I did anyway. We talked about that. I think we talked about that anyway. So yeah. But it is a good project. It has a use case, right? Because it's being used on the exchange, and there's a BSC chain, which I use, by the way. I own Pancake Swap, I stake it, I own different types of tokens on Pancake. But yeah. How far do I think, other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's your best coin to invest in long term? We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about it in one of the portfolios. How far do you think Polkadot could go this year, Paul? I think about $100, maybe even more, depending on this bull cycle and how it does. Seems like trading's fourth for Sol was a good play. I wish I would have done that. Yeah, I can't remember if it was in Solana or something else, man. I'm not going to lie. It might have. I hope it was Solana because I feel a lot better. It probably wasn't. It was probably some other token. But I do remember accumulating a lot of Solana at the time. One project for short term, please. Avax. Or Avax Ecosystem tokens. We'll talk about it later. ADI price prediction end of year. Same thing with my TA. I'm not going to do it now, but my price prediction is $4 to $7 as long as this bull run continues, with a peak of $10 towards the end of the bull run. Let's talk a little bit about portfolios, okay? Because I want to give you some portfolios. A lot of people are asking me, and I do have some written down here, right? And I will be making videos about this, so subscribe down below and hit the notification buttons if you haven't already. And if you're enjoying this live stream, if you think you're getting value from this live stream, go ahead and do that. And at the very least, please give this video a... Oh, wait. Great, my little thing is not working. Why? Great. So, not sure if you can hear me or see me, but I just tried working my little box here, and that didn't work out so well. My little stream deck, but we'll see when I'm back online. Maybe you can hear me, maybe you can't, but let's give you a few portfolios for you. And then we'll go back into the chat and answer a few more questions and see how that goes. But in general, first of all, can you see me and hear me? Please click a 1 if you can see me and hear me. Just click 1 on the keyboard. If you can't see me, if you can't hear me, well, don't do anything, because you can't see me, you can't hear me, so obviously you can't answer the question because you won't be able to hear the question. But I think we're back online right now. We should be back online, but you probably can't see me, but now you should be able to see me. And everyone's clicking 1 so you can hear me. Perfect. Sorry about that. This is live show. This shit happens. All right. So let me give you a top. Let me give you a crypto. Let me give you a Bitcoin. Let me give you a crypto portfolio right now. Okay, it's a basic portfolio that has not so much risk, but has upside potential. Now, you might lose out on some of these coins. Other coins will do better than other coins, but this is a good portfolio to have. These tokens, I think, are going to do very, very well this year, and very, very well mid to long term. Okay? Now, when there's a bear market, everything's going to zero. Bitcoin's going to go less to zero than everything else. There'll be some plays that won't, but we don't know what those are. Okay? Most of them will go to shit. But right now, here's what I'm looking at. This is like the most important. This is like a portfolio you should be holding. If you're new, if you're in it for a while, if you want to like test your portfolio against this portfolio and then see how it goes. Okay? So, Bitcoin and Ethereum obviously are two of them, okay? Bitcoin and Ethereum. You should always be holding Bitcoin and Ethereum. You should be taking profits into Bitcoin, even Ethereum, regardless, okay? Let's get that out the way straight away. Okay, now, next one is Solana. Solana has a lot more to go. I think Solana has more upside to go. Also, its ecosystem tokens will do very well, but we're just talking about top coins right now, top 50 coins that will do well, and it's a nice mix, okay? Atom, okay? We have Cosmos, Atom. If you look at Atom right now, if you look at Atom, and you look at my videos months ago, months in May, maybe even before that, you will see that I was talking about Solana doing a specific pattern whenever we dump. Atom's doing it right now. So Atom's doing it. So I've been accumulating Atom over the last week. I'm going to try and accumulate more, just so you know. The next is Link, Chainlink. If DeFi is going to work on Ethereum, you need oracles. Oracle number one, the biggest one, the most trustworthy one with proof of concept is Link, Chainlink. So that should be in your portfolio as well. Then we have Polkadot. It's gonna introduce parachains. It's got a lot coming to it. You want to be holding DOT. Matic is another play. I don't think it's had its massive pump yet. It's a lagging cryptocurrency. So Matic is a good play. Algorand is a good play for the reasons we talked about earlier on. Exodus is actually built on Algorand. We're bullish on Algorand. Avax, Avalanche, very bullish. I've been talking about this for months. If you didn't get into it, you should have listened. You should have listened, because if I was talking about any coin, Solana was the only person talking about Solana when Solana was doing what it was doing. But Avax, there was few people talking about it, but I was one of them talking about Avax. Then we have FTM Phantom, and Phantom it's working with Solana, some other cryptocurrencies. I think Phantom is going to have a massive 5x, at least, maybe even 10x pump this year. So you want to be looking at Phantom. You want to be looking at Luna, Terra Luna. That should be in your portfolio. Kusama could be in your portfolio. And Rune, you should be accumulating Rune, okay? This portfolio has its blue chips, if you will, your safe, slowly rising plays. It has your mid, semi-dangerous plays, and it has a little bit of riskier tokens. Not so risky, but risky enough. This is a basic portfolio. If your portfolio looks like this, you are doing very well. Now, you also want to be looking at gaming tokens, right? And I'm going to give you a gaming portfolio right now. So this is just an example. You can exchange any of these gaming tokens with other tokens, but these are the ones I'm looking at. These are the ones that I like, okay? And number one is CDFI. And the reason I like CDFI, it's a launch pad. It's kind of like PokerStarter or another launch pad that they had on Ethereum, right? And I think it's going to do very well. Games are going to come out on it. People are going to want to invest in those games. They're going to invest early. They're going to buy CDFI, okay? Then you have Chain Guardians. Now, Chain Guardians, you can argue it's had a run, but it has multiple updates coming out, 3D, and NFTs coming out on it as well. So you really want to be looking at Chain Guardians. That should be part of your gaming portfolio, okay? Also, D-Race. I'm going to thank Alex Becker for that one. D-Race is a horse betting game. I used to actually play these. I used to go to like these dodgy places in Greece where they used to have gambling arcades. There used to be a game, they used to push a button, there used to be gambling. And there used to be these horse races, and people used to love those. So I think D-Race is going to do well. Okay, and as soon as Alex talked about it, and I had a look at like, this is going to do well, I remembered I was addicted to it, so I got into D-Race. Another one is Network. NETVRK, and that is something like sand. So the same thing as the sand, whatever sand does, right? So does Network, but it just does it better. It's more updated. Maybe I think it has a few features that are different. So you want to have that. And then obviously you can have Altura, RFox, Red Fox. I think it's a one that's slipped under the radar still. I don't think enough people have looked into that. And Veracity. Now, all these ones here. Axis Infinity would be your Bitcoin of the gaming industry right now, if that makes sense. So that's your gaming portfolio, okay? Now, as for Pangolin, as for Avax Avalanche. I said many times that you want to be investing in Avax Ecosystem tokens. So I'm going to give you 5 of them right now. I'm going to give you an Avax Ecosystem portfolio. This is high risk, but if one of them takes off, you're good to go. And who knows, maybe they all rise. I think they will all rise, but I'm just saying. Okay, so number 1 is Pangolin, and Pangolin is a decentralized exchange, kind of like Uniswap. Same thing with Trader Joe. That's another one that's part of that portfolio. The third one would be Avalanche, and Avalanche, it's in the name, it's kind of like PokerStarter as well. It's the same thing. It's a launch pad, so you want to be in that. Then you have Benki, okay, which is for liquidity. And then you have YieldYak, which is an auto-compounding yield farming system, which is high risk. We don't know how this is going to do. I don't own any, but it's a good thing to get into. Now, Avalanche, which is, I think it's, I can't remember the ticker symbol, but Avalanche and Benki, you can easily buy them on KuCoin. So they're easily accessible on an exchange. The rest, I think you have to go through a DEX, okay? Probably Trader Joe or Pangolin or something like that. So that is your portfolio for gaming. So if you want to invest in gaming, that's the portfolio you want to do, right? And generally, yeah, let's go back to your questions. Let's see what we can answer. If there's anything else we need to answer in the chat, what have I missed here? And by the way, now you can like this video and give a thumbs up, because now I have my little Stream Deck ready and I can do little graphics and everything. So as I was saying, for example, we are quite bullish, right? Okay, anyway, I just like playing with this. So where was I? One project for short term, please. Any gaming token or Solana ecosystem token. So another thing, if you want to expand your portfolio on higher risk but more gains, Solana ecosystem tokens like Radium and Serum is a very good combination. And what that is, it's a decentralized exchange, just like what we were talking about before, like Trader Joe, but on the Solana ecosystem. And Serum is the token or the liquidity provider for that exchange. Justin Novame says, due to various cryptos developing and updating regularly, we'll need to see bull runs more often now. I think the bull runs are gonna be, well, we're in the bull run for a while now, right? When you look at the bull run, zoom out to the monthly and look how many months we're going up, right? That's what you want to do. And then bears would be how many months we're going down or just not moving, right? We have been in the bull run. Well, if you can argue we've been in the bull run for 10 years, but regardless, your bull runs, you want to. I don't think they might change, not because there's more updates, but it might change for other reasons. Like we might see a longer bull market or a longer or shorter bear market, but for other reasons that are in play, other fundamentals, not so much because of updates. You could see more pumps because of updates. That's a different thing. John says, do you have a research team behind you who suggests good buys, or do you find these projects yourself? Just curious, like your opinions and predictions. Thank you very much, John. John, I'm all on my own right now. I want to get a team in place, but I'm concentrating on so many projects. See, I don't just do this. I'm not a crypto YouTuber. I was up to recently, I was the head of marketing for a fully licensed and regulated exchange. I'm in higher management and special projects for Mintable. It's an NFT platform. I also do company advice and sales and marketing in general, in and out of the blockchain. So I do a whole bunch of things. I write books. I do a whole bunch of things. I'm a bit overwhelmed now with my health and my dad's health and so on. But I'm also looking to develop my own project. And whoever's here right now, I'm just telling you right now that I'm actually developing my own project, but there I'm not on my own. There I literally am. I'm literally working with a company. I'm actually buying some shares. Well, not buying some shares, but I'm taking over a part of that company. It's a gaming company, and we're coming out with something very special. I don't want to say anything yet, and I don't want to show this too much anyway when it comes out either. I might actually hide in the beginning, not hide, but not be so. How can I put this? I'm not gonna be so. I don't want to push it too much in the beginning, but I'm coming out with something really, really cool. It's really, really exciting, and you're really gonna love it, right? Now, I'm not gonna tell you to buy it. I'm not gonna start selling you this. And that's why I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want people to like, oh, look, this is his project. Yeah, whatever. Let it come out, show that it's successful or show that it's doing well, then I'll talk about it. Does that make sense? I'll do it that way. Vito Delorto, I'm a little behind, but the math is always wrong. You can take that right to the chain. You can take that right to the chain. Not sure what that last thing means, but yes, usually the masses are wrong, or they're right, but they're wrong on the timing. So a lot of times people are in the market, they're right, but then they don't get out soon enough or fast enough, or they stay in too long, if you will. So it's also that perspective as well. Connor says Bitcoin will hit 63,000 at the end of September, according to my and Plan B's prediction. Okay, that is very possible. I like Plan B. I don't follow him 100%. I have my own opinions. I hope that's right. Let's see what happens. The thing is, we'll have some resistance there. We'll probably come back down and have another try. And let's see if we break it. If we don't break it, then if we hit 63,000, I don't think we're going to go in the bear market anytime soon. For the simple reason that we revisited all-time highs. Usually we have a parabola, then we drop down. So we'll see, we'll see. Do you think the NFT hype is over? No, it's just getting started. Or if the hype is over, NFTs are just getting started. I think NFTs have a long way to go. What do you think about GRT and CLV? GRT is decentralized internet, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. I like GRT, but I think it's a long-term project. I don't think we're going to see a massive pump in this bull run. I think we're going to see what it can do in the next bull run, like after the bear market, like in a few years. As for CLV, can't remember if that's the is that the ID thing is it ID verification on blockchain, or is that something different? I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't answer that question. ADA will hit $5 easy end of the year. I think so too. $4 to $7, my prediction on that. Sub skills on the left side, there's a button you pull down which will make your phone be on silent. Yes, but that was an emergency phone number. So even if I click it, it will still ring. I know that the person is okay because he's in hospital, is being taken care of, but I'll call him back. But I know why he's calling me all day, so. Scott P says, have you ever been approached to Shilla Coin or Exchange, Bybit? Have you, and would you? Yes, I've been approached many times. I was talking about Bybit for a while. I had an affiliate link on my channel, realized that my members weren't, some people I suggested to weren't happy. I tried to use it myself, and then I just stopped promoting it. I stopped promoting, but I was never paid to promote it. I was given an affiliate link, and if I used it, and as I was using it, I stopped promoting it. I just didn't like it as much as other exchanges. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't like it. It's my own thing, for my own reasons. Okay, I'm not saying anything bad about Bybit. I just don't like it as much as other exchanges. Plus, I started working for an exchange, so I wanted to stop talking about exchanges in general. So it makes sense, right? Ali, and I have been approached by other projects as well, and I have denied all of them up to now. I would love to promote a project. I would love to talk about a project, and I would. If I think the project is good, I will interview the CEO and talk about the project. The problem is, I've been approached by shit. I don't want to do that. And they do pay a lot of money, by the way. You'll be quite surprised. Ali says, don't waste your money in crypto except Ethereum, Hex, and Pulse Chain that is coming soon. Okay, it's your perspective. I wasted my money on Solana at $2, $4, and $14. I don't think it's much of a waste. Best coin after Bitcoin and Ethereum is Cardano. Well, it's number 3 on CoinMarketCap. Don't know if it's the best one. We'll see. It still has a lot to prove. We'll see. It is up there, though. It looks good. We don't know how it's going to be accepted and so on just yet. But I do hold some Cardano. I also told you to sell. If you were a member on my site, well, even if you're not a member, if you follow this channel, on my community page, I told you I sold 2/3 of my position at the Cardano highs. I said it's going to be a sell the news event. Now that's done, Cardano is looking at holding support. I might actually start buying some Cardano now, just so you know. So I have 1/3 of my position, sold most of my position, but I might be buying back my position soon. David says, I knew you would like it. Thanks for commenting. I like how you simply talk about projects instead of showing charts in your faces. Oh, shoving charts, yeah. Well, I show charts sometimes to explain a point, but these are just questions that want answers. They're not show me the charts, do technical analysis, this, that. Most people don't care. I can do technical analysis for you guys, but I don't think there's something to look at right now. We're in a no trade zone anyway. So, yeah, there's no point. But thank you, appreciate you. Dwayne says, I know you are in on an exchange, but what do you think about FTX and the FTT token? Seems like they're having a lot more tokens to buy than some others. Yep, you're very right, and I'm not working for an exchange anymore. No, I think there are good exchanges. I think they're going to do very well. Latif says, what is the greatest profit score and what project was it? There's a few of them, man. One was Hex, Bitcoin, because I got on early. Ethereum because I got it in $80, then got back in at $80. There's a few, Solana. What else? I had some crazy ones that I sold into profits and they dumped. There's a lot. My dog's barking. He wants to go for a walk. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna keep on going with his live stream. I'll let him bark, but he's probably gonna shit my balcony because of you guys. So hit that like button for my dog because he's gonna be shitting on my balcony because I'm not taking him down for a walk because I'm talking to you guys. David says, good to see you again, Paul. I have to go. Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I just want to let your audience know about CRO. Okay, I will be buying my own island because of this coin. Then I will invite you all to stream from it. I would love to stream from your island, man, or anywhere else. Let me know. And yeah, no, it will be cool, man. Don't know what CRO is though. What is CRO? Give me a now you're gonna make me look at CRO. He just shielded a coin. Oh, Crypto.com, of course. I thought it was something like that. Yeah. No, CRO is a good coin, man. It's a good project. Thoughts on Veracity? I own some. No thoughts on it. I just own some. We'll see how it goes, man. It's a gamble shot. Just that's what it is. I think it will do okay. We'll see though. No XRP in portfolio. Madman. Well, not in that portfolio. I hold some XRP. But I think it's gonna take a while, man. Still, I trade XRP. I get in and out of XRP, just so you know. Fabio says, you and Crypto Banter are the guys I trust. You know what? I've seen a couple of his streams, I think 2 of them. I was listening to in the car. I actually like him too. He pissed me off the first time I heard him and turned him off a couple of times in the very beginning. Then I heard him twice, and I actually like his show. It's very entertaining. I think he has a lot of good points. I would love to interview him on his channel, by the way, and maybe interview him for my book that's coming out, The Crypto Factor Part 2. But we'll see. Amir says, what's up, man? Appreciate the Q&A questions. Not sure if you've covered this, but what are your thoughts on ADAX and its upcoming DEX on Cardano? I think they're going to do very well. I've actually talked about them in this live stream, so just play it back. And yeah, you'll get your answers on there, man. I don't want to repeat my answers because everyone else gets bored, if you know what I mean. I had some cool things to say about it too, so you should play it back. Mato Mandik, Pipo, what happens with crypto exchanges in bear markets? Do they disappear? Some of them disappear, some of them stay. Most projects build in bear markets, and then some jump back up. Most of them just go away, and then the top 10 is different coins than before. You don't lose your coins if you leave them on a reputable exchange. Like I've left coins on Bittrex and what was it? Bittrex and Bitstamp and all those. They didn't vanish. But if you have any iffy exchanges, I would definitely not keep it on there. But at the same time, you shouldn't keep your crypto on exchanges if you're not trading anyway. Not your keys, not your crypto. You should be having them in your own wallet, like Exodus wallet or a hard wallet, like an NOS or something. Couple of questions already answered, so I'm gonna avoid not ignore them, but not answer them. Do the 35 people in this chat get an airdrop of you for being? I'm not gonna airdrop many tokens, man. This project's too good, bro. The project is a huge project, but I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me pick a winner from last week's live stream because I'll keep on forgetting about that. Well, no, don't keep on forgetting, but I forget to do it earlier in the video. So let's do that real quick. Let me just show you what I'm looking at right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my videos. Let's give away something here. No, so it's here. Let's go videos. Let's go live stream. This is today's live stream. Then this is last week. These are my two surprise live streams. Just wait. By the way, got a new thumbnail up right here. Tell me if you like it. This is last week's live stream. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to TB right here. Where is it? Pick a winner. Pick a winner. So Darius Gudmansky, good no BS token. I have not got a single meme coin thanks to you, and my portfolio is doing good. Well done. SafeMoon is 83.5% from the all-time high, like you have been warning it will be. Thank you very much. And you just won a copy of the Crypto Factor. So thank you very much. Let me just message you real quick here. Let's see how I'm going to do that real quick. Let's go to comments. See if we can find it real quick. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Sorry, guys. Just do this. Come on, man. All right, so there's different options to find. But anyway, I'll do that later on in my own time so you guys don't get bored. So you want a copy of the Crypto Factor, just reach out to me and we'll get that to you. Let's see who else is here. Big love on your healing. Thank you very much, Mike Love. Thoughts on audio? It's a Cardano project that might do very well, but I do not own any and therefore I cannot comment on it, or at least I don't know enough about it to comment on it, I mean. So yeah, but it should be okay. Thoughts on Truffy? I have no idea what that Truffy is, man. These different coins are coming out all the time. It's hard to keep up. Opinion about VeChain and VThor long. I like VeChain. I think VeChain long term is going to be good, but I wouldn't hold into a bear market. I'm not sure if it's time to shine will be this bull market or the next one, but it's going to do good. Thanks for your prayers and everything. Already answered this. Thoughts on CMC lawsuit? That's something that I don't have an opinion on right now. My dog is barking like crazy. Boy on Coca-Cola. Dion Fuller, are you familiar with the cart up of, so what's your opinion? Cart up? No, I'm not familiar about it. I'm sorry. Latif says, I just missed on Pulse. What can I do to get in? Well, I actually sacrificed some Ethereum for Pulse, but I haven't really done anything after that. So I know I have to move it, but I haven't even done that. So your guess is as good as mine, man. Watch my video with Richard Hart to answer your questions, though. I even have description with timestamps answering all the questions. Hello, Paul. Like Russell Peters, but in crypto. I love Russell Peters, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. XRP going nowhere. SEC lawsuit or not? Yeah, it's weird. XRP is. I trade XRP. I think there's money to be made in XRP, but I'm not holding it long term until I see something about it. I do have a small bag just in case, though, just so you know. About VRA, you said it's not something big, but it also depends on how much you invest, correct? Sorry? About VRA, you said it's not something big, but it also depends. Look, VRA can do well, but I wouldn't put a lot of money into it. But if it does do well, it's going to do something very good. So look, let me give you an example. If you think a token can 100x, let's just say there's a chance for it to 100x. If you put $100 in there, that's $10,000. That's a very good pay for you, right? $10,000 is nothing to sneeze at. Now, if it goes down and doesn't do that, then you don't really care because it's just $100. So if you want to invest a few $100s in VRA, sure, I have. right? I think there are other projects that can do better, but I might be wrong. But I do own quite a bit of, I own a little bit of, I own a few hundreds. I don't want to dox how much I have. Under 1,000, but over 500 VRA, if that makes sense. What's up, Paul? How do you feel about Multivac? MTV ticker. I do not own, I haven't looked at Multivac, man. Don't have time to do it in this video, man. Maybe in the next stream. Maybe start doing like a weekly show where I look at projects with you. Would you like that? Was that something you would like? Let me know. Paul, how do you feel about okay, I already did that. I invested gains from coins you suggested. Very well done, man. Very good, very good. I just, if you have gains, it's good stuff. Thank you, welcome. Can you ask Richard to open sacrifice for a day again? I can ask him. I don't know how he would answer that. Thanks for the advice, Paulie D from Cali. GT, by the way, call me Paul D, because my original MC name was MC Paul D or Paul D. And then Paulie D came out after. I really like Paulie D, by the way. I think it's really cool. But, you know, I used to be like up at the top at Google, and when Paulie D came out, it just pushed me all the way down, and it was just gone, man. But Paul D was actually my MC name. I was an MC. This was one of the things I used to do. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you very much. Hit that like button. I would really appreciate if you do. And if you enjoyed this week's live stream, please subscribe down below and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss the next video. I love you guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Take care.